Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys right now. Cincinnati 7.5 point road favorites over the Cowboys. 41.5 to 42 is your total here. Guys, we know the situation. No Dak Prescott for the Cowboys for a while. Not getting back any of those receivers either, at least for this week. So we're going out there with CeeDee Lamb and Noah Brown and all these guys like that, Jalen Tolbert and whatever, all this stuff. So it's going to be an interesting game. No matter what here for this Cowboy squad. Look, this was the most obvious teaser leg of the week for me. It is in every single leg. Like I have Bengals Saints, Bengals Steelers, Bengals Niners. Like like Bengals is the anchor for me this week. They're going to win this game by at least a point. This is look. If you look back to Cincinnati last week, it's the same deal we're kind of talking about with the Rams. Burrow didn't get as much work in preseason as you'd have liked because he had the appendectomy surgery. The same deal that Stafford had the elbow thing that he didn't get as much work as you would have liked. The starters didn't play in preseason, so it was kind of their first action out there and all that. And even still, they had multiple opportunities to win the game. It's just the long snapper and the kicker couldn't get it done for this team. So look, this seems like a boat race type situation to me. I think the Cowboys defense is bad as well. I think Burrow throws for 300 plus in this thing. I think Jamar Chase goes absolutely nuts. This might be a sneaky over, even with the Cowboys being so terrible. But Adam, if you look at it, it's like, what if Cincinnati puts up 35 on their own? And I think that's very well within the range of outcomes here. Like I think them putting 5 touchdowns on the board is very, very within the range of outcomes against this Cowboys team that I expect to have very little success, maybe some turnovers, maybe some short fields for Joe Burrow and company. So love them in a teaser leg. I could not love it anymore. And then again, I think it's a sneaky over type deal because I think Cincinnati gets you majority of the way there, and you're not asking Dallas for very much to help out.
If you're watching on YouTube, you can see me pouring one out right now. And I'm not pouring one out for Dak Prescott. I'm pouring one out for me because Dak Prescott getting hurt blew up my ability to bet against the Cowboys for at least 3 or 4 weeks before everyone figured out that they're frauds. I told you last week that the Cowboys were the most overrated team in the NFL, and they showed you on the field very quickly that they suck. And this team is not going to be any good even with Dak Prescott. So the Dallas Cowboys are still an obvious fade in the spot that you're talking about here, Matt, with the teaser leg. I know Steven's going to be here as well because I know he talked about having some teasers from last week tied up to Cincinnati when they were getting points. And I think that was clearly a mistake that Cincinnati was getting points in the first place. So I'll leave it right there. The Cowboys were going to suck without Dak Prescott. They're going to suck more with Cooper Rush. And I'm just mad that I don't get the opportunity to fade them when the market still has some belief.
All right, Adam. So you mentioned it. I got 2.5 on the spread. I got 8.5 on the teaser leg. I feel like I'm sitting with 11 and the dealer's showing a 6. Am I doubling down here on the current teaser leg?
Need.
No, you've got everything you need.
You got the best of everything. Yes, you got no need.
There we go. Good lesson for everybody. There we go.
Yeah, dude, good on you for having the foresight for that. Good on you. I'm jealous of that number, but dude, this could be a full-on beat down. And so we got to look at it and call a spade a spade. Like Cincinnati's going to get right in this game. They're going to get right in a big way. Burrow over 300 yards.
Do you guys still want to see what this offensive line does after they got wrecked last week, though? Because that is the one thing just moving. I think they're going to win the game. I don't have any concerns. But moving forward, I want to see better win rates from this offensive line against Dallas.
They need to gel. They always talk about with offensive lines, right? Like they play as a cohesive unit, and like it's right out of the gate, it's just going to be a little tough. They'll be fine.
The one thing I would say is I think you look at Dallas, and you're going to start doubling Micah Parsons, and that's going to be it. Right. I know it's hard to do because he doesn't come every snap, but they're going to know where Micah Parsons is every snap. And it's a lot different than defending TJ Watt and Cam Hayward.